Hello and welcome to something very different, because this is the world of VR. I've no idea how well this is sounding, it's just a test, but this is Pavlov. That's how you pronounce it, isn't it? It's Pavlov. It's a game where you pick up guns and shoot people. Well, that's a good start. Okay, so what am I doing in VR with Pavlov on my own in shooting range? Because I can make infinite grenades. You probably don't know this actually, but I don't think I've mentioned it, you don't really know this, but I'm actually left-handed. This is my dominant hand, not this one. I'm part of the 10% of the population of the Earth who are left-handed, and the other day, well, this is a bit behind, because that was the 13th, I believe it was, the 13th of August, was actually International Left-Handers Day. The whole point of it is it raises awareness of kind of problems left-handed people can have, and apparently also you have a higher chance of being diagnosed as schizophrenic. Apparently, if you're left-handed. Apparently, I don't really know the science behind that, but that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it is strange. But the point is, it's a thing that not a tremendous amount of people really talk about, and I think it should. So what I'm going to do is do it through video games and violence in video games. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go through all these, only the ones I know the names of. We're going to go through and see how many guns are really actually good if you're left-handed. Because I'll give you examples. Okay, there we go. UMP. This is, was it German? I don't know. Well, the point is, this is just a basic gun. This is a gun that it goes boom. It goes boom. Okay, so let's pick up another one in my non-dominant hand. So with this, as you can see, so the big problem is it's got the fire select. That's on that side, so you can do it with your thumb. You can't really do with in your left hand. Oh, actually, no, you can. Huh. I never knew that. But the main issue with this is if you fire the gun, the bullets come out of this side. So if you're holding it like that, I have the virtual stock thing on because I like to aim. Hold on, I think I have same automatic. Yeah, as you can see, as I fire, I don't actually know which eye it is recording actually, so this might look really weird. But as you can see, the bullets are firing out the right, which is fine. But if you're on the left and you hold the gun, say here, it is, depending on how you hold the gun, I mean, of course, in this you have no real arm, but those bullet casings are going straight into your arm. Luckily with this, if you do follow where my arm would probably go, that's kind of just going over it. But there is a chance, depending how you hold it, or how you're holding it, there is a chance that is going to go straight into your arm and burn it off. I know that from the episode of the Grand Tour. They use guns, and Jamie Clarkson makes his arm nearly fall off from there's loads of massive 5.5, and that's again, that's like, what do they use? It's small pistol rounds. But if you say something a bit bigger, say that uses something like 5.56 or maybe that is an M16 because it's in burst. But if things like that, those are 5.56 rounds. Those are very, very big bullets, and that goes right into your arm. You are going to catch fire, and that's not very good. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try and show which are the best guns to use if you're left-handed. Now, pistols, they're all pretty... We'll have all as a whole because, as you can see, this is a M9. You do it with one hand, and your hand will be down here. So the casing isn't going to go in the way of the hand. So that's alright. I'm also probably not the best person to talk about this because I'm, of course, British. I have held a real gun. Actually, I think I held an M9 once at a harbour festival thing in the city where I live, because it's a coastal city, it has a big harbour, and they had a big battleship there, and then you could hold the guns, and the man actually taught me how to reload and what all the bits did. So I've never actually fired a real gun. I fired a gun that fired lead pellets, and I'm quite good at archery, but I've never actually fired a real gun in real life that actually with no one that could kill someone. You can't shoot yourself. You can blow yourself up in this, but you can't shoot yourself. But yeah, if you're left-handed, that's not going to go anywhere. The only one that is a problem, which I will highlight, is this one. This is a R8 or something? Oh no. So we'll fire it. So firing is fine because it's even better because, of course, no bullets come out, no casings come out, and all stays in the chamber. So you fire it, the kick back, it hits the ceiling or the guy's cheek, which is alright. And then you hit the button to reload it, and look where that's gone. Like, that's going to be awkward. Because, of course, if you're this hand, that's alright, you just go do. But in the other hand, that's really quite awkward. which means I have to kind of reach over the gun, and say the person you're... Oh, I just lobbed that into the thing. But say you're in a firefight with someone else, deer, depending if you're hunting. If they also have an R8 revolver and they're right-handed and they're reloading or right-hoofed, you're gonna get these very big rounds in your cranium, and that's not gonna be good for your Latin class, and that isn't very useful. I should know. I've had that experience myself. Don't ask questions. There's also this is the Tech 9. That has a similar thing. Of course, you hold it here. Again, you're kind of right with that again, but you know, if you put your thumb in the wrong place, that's going to be nasty. But overall, pistols are pretty alright. SMGs. This is a Scorpion. Yeah, can I pull the thing back? Oh, I can! Now that one's actually alright because the bullets come out the top. And apparently, according to that, they come out the other side. So that one, that's pretty good. You also get your little thing. I think it's also this actually killed a Dalek once. In Revelation of the Daleks, they use a Scorpion. It was based on Scorpion. And he managed to blow a Dalek up with it. So they're very useful. They even kill Daleks. This is P90. If you have seen what they have in this Stargate, they use P90s. I also think they had one in Impossible Planet when he shoots the Ood. I think that was a P90. Now with that, where the bullets come out of that? Actually, where do the bullets come out? That's alright, because the bullets also come out the bottom, so you can easily just go nuts. No, there's no Z, but I don't like the Z. Sure, you go Uzi 9mm Terminator joke, but apart from that, it's crap, don't use it. Another good one that is quite useful is a shotgun. Because, like the revolver, nothing comes out, and it's all in the middle, so it's nice and easy to load, and that's safe. You can even dual wield them if you're feeling particularly badass. And then go. Why aren't they... Come out! Shotguns! This is Spas 12. You can pull the thing back, but it's much more cool looking with this. Of course, now where that is looking, that is further back, and that is going to go right into your arm, and that's also, you know, very big shit. I mean, look how big that is! I mean, look at that! That is... Spin your arms, it's just going to cut through your arm like a lightsaber. That is not useful anyway. Don't have that stupid idea. What is next? Snipers. I'm not even going to begin with snipers, but I will. This is, I don't know, AWP, so things they drop in Dust 2. I've played Counter-Strike once. So, you fire it. Now, the thing is, I've learnt when you're firing snipers, is when you're shooting, you pull the thing with the trigger hand. That's what they do. That's why it's here. You go dun like that and waste a very large, expensive bullet on the floor. And that's what they do. So if you're doing it left-handed, you sort of can't. So let's say, I don't know, let's just shoot him right in the middle. Did I go in the middle? Probably. I have to kind of do that, and that is quite awkward compared to just that. I mean, counterpoint, you could just use that, and that is just as quick as, say, doing that. I think I wasted... There goes your clip. And let's say about this one. I mean, this one's alright. Actually, no, that is going to go... Actually, hell, that's not going to go... Because the bullet's hit... Does it actually come out? Well, I've dropped it. I don't know now. Actually, does the bullet actually come... Because if it comes out... Oh, it doesn't! But twice, if you do... Say you reload that, like... So you're led down, fighting, I don't know, very angry deer, and you pull that out, that is just going to go straight into your face. So it's not going to... But you're going to turn to Two-Face. So, really... Not a lot of guns. So what are the best modern guns for weapons? Pretty much any pistol apart from the revolver, the P90, the Scorpion, and the sawed-off shotgun, and LMG. Well, actually LMGs are good because they go out that side. Well, that one does. What's this one? A PKM? Is that a PKM or is it an RPD? It might be an RPD. And this is a M249, isn't it? M249, yeah, that is going directly into your arm, even like in the virtual world. So that is deadly. So that's good. That's good. All of them bar that one, and these two are perfect if you're a left-handed deer hunter. There is also this one. This one's good left-handed because it only fires one shell and takes a lot with it. Works very well. Was that a mouse on the floor? That wasn't a mouse the right way. Okay, so we've looked at modern weapons, but what about the past? The Luftwaffe are overhead, ignore them. So what are good... Shut up! What are good World War weapons? Actually, quite a few are actually quite good. So of course, when you got this Luger PO8, whatever you want to call it, that's pretty good because the bullets come out the top like thing, and you can reload it easy. But again, we've established pistols are fine no matter what hand you are. They're practically ambidextrous. Another good one, surprisingly good, is this, the MP40. Now, of course, if you've ever played any World War video game, you know the MP40 is infinitely better than the Tommy gun. And in real life, it's no example. Oh, can I put the hat on? I've put the hat on. I feel like a soldier. Because you hold the gun by the clip, and the clips come up directly above, and they come at a little bit of an angle, and they pop just over, which is nice. And also, it's of course, it's slower, has a bit less recoil. It's a bit easier to use than the Tommy gun. I've learnt that from Medal of Honor Airborne. Another good one. It's perfect because everyone loves this. The M1 Grand for, of course. That was a bit delayed, but that lovely noise. That, of course, and I've learnt because I've done this test. Okay, I was testing this the other day, and they all came out the left, and now they're not. So, sod you, M1 Grand, you lied to me. Where'd that go? Are you really here? And this is the PPSH, because it has the exact same thing as the MP40, but the bullets come directly out the top. So you have a fun game of also trying to catch the bullets back into the casing, like one of those little ping pong net things with a little bit of string. You try and launch it and get it back in, which is a very fun game to play when you're shooting Germans in the cold. All the petrol in their motorcycles have frozen over and they can't move anywhere. Silly little fascists they are. Is this one a old? Actually, I think this is British. Was this British? Oh no, I know Captain Mannering and Edmund Blackadder had one of these, so maybe it is. But this is a good old-fashioned British or American, whatever, service rifle, mainly used by officers, and it's very cool looking. And I think also the thing is also the same gun that Wilfred gave Tennant when he confronted Rassilon and the Master. So this was also used in a fight with two very powerful Time Lords. One was also James Bond. So again, very very useful weapon to have. So yeah, 6 rounds like the R8. But the great thing is, it opens upwards. You break it in half, and you can do like that. You can't play Russian roulette with this one, because you can't spin it like you can with the R8. But it's a little easy to reload. Look how easy that was compared to. Can I call the R8 in on this one? I can't. Damn you, video games! But it's a lot better than the other one because it opens upwards. The problem is, if you do actually hit the button, all the bullets do fall out if they're loaded or not. So cock. Don't tell him, Pike, etc. Not that one. I don't know what that even is. That's just a bayonet. You can use that. This is ambidextrous. It's just a sword, and that looks like something you put with Uranus. Same with that. And that's just, what's that? Good luck strike. Real fine tobacco. Ooh, I can smoke in the virtual world. Ooh, another hat. Guess that's a Russian hat. Ooh, I've put a Russian hat on now. I'm gonna put all the hats on. No. Ooh, a telephone. See, so that is right-handed, and I'll show you, especially that is right-handed. You may think, oh, it's on the left, it must be left-handed. You'd be wrong, you stupid fool. Because, say, okay, I pick up the phone, and I'm talking, and someone will say, okay, I need to mark somewhere on this map, and I'm left-handed, so I pick up my penknife, budum-tish, and I can't write, because of course I'm left-handed. I write with my left hand. What am I going to do on that? I'm going to make a squiggle that not even I know, and then before I know it, I've made some sort of 1940s version of Charge of the Light Brigade. So I hold that phone, and that's just all because I pick it up that way. It's upside down, and I'm talking into the speaker, and I'm listening to nothing because that's where the mouth should go. So now they can't hear the orders, but I can write it perfectly. So really, I have to do it like that, and that's just very uncomfortable. So that made a really cool noise. Why do they keep doing that? That's really weird. There's another problem, and I guess there's one final thing here is that I mean, that's just cool. But why do they fire these lead down? Sod going into your arm, that's going into your crotch. That's going to knock off your old chap. Was that one good left-handed? No, because that's going into your hand. Why are you holding that? Shouldn't it actually be really hot? Should you be holding it here? I guess, also, I think in most things they hold it by the clip like that. So good luck there, old bean. So I think we're going to see how good I really am. So here we are in the kill house, and I think as a bit of a finale for this video, I am going to play this left-hand with a left-handed gun. We'll go with the P90, I think, and we're going to see how good I am. So what have we got to beat? What have we got to beat? 18.3 seconds with a perfect score of 52. And we'll say every point I get, I think that's the max it's out of you. So whatever point, how many points I got off, I'll add on a second, and we'll see how well we do. All right, are we ready? Okay. So go. I think that also means headshot. So I think there's like 26 enemies. I think. So let's go. I might go quiet in this, but who knows? Bang, bang, bang. I missed one. It made the noise. Oh. I'm just doing it one-handed as well because it's cooler. I'm even holding it sideways because I'm a... None of these have been a headshot. Sucks to be you. Fodder! And reload. Love the mag over there. How'd I do? I did it in 38 seconds and got 23. So I got no headshots with 39% accuracy. I don't think I even hit them all because I think that means there's 26. So there's 3 of them I missed. If I add every point I missed out of the 52 onto the 38 seconds, I did it in 47.2 seconds, which is about half of the top 10. Maybe I'm not cut out for the special forces just yet, but yeah, I can record VR. I've actually had VR for quite a while, but I've never really gotten around to making a video of it. But yeah, because I guess the other game I play a lot of, because I want to do it with friends, and the game I really play the most of with friends is The Forest. I don't really want to have nudity on my channel, so I won't do that. And I can't really play it for a very long time because I get very, bleh. Not like ill, but it's just like it's quite heavy. It's only a Rift S. It's not an Index. Yeah, I bought it cheap secondhand off the internet. I do play a lot of Blade and Sorcery, so I might do a video doing that because I've got some mods, like the Outer Rim mod with lightsabers, and I got Lord of the Rings mod that you can have like glamdring and stuff. I might do another video actually just shooting some bots and stuff, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for checking out this really odd video. I should go back to editing my Sniper Elite video that I've been making for about a decade. So bye bye guns.
He's a funny guy, this man.